What's going on? This is your boy CJ back with the CJ Sports Corner, but we're gonna talk about this Steph Curry thing today. I heard on ESPN, and been talking to a couple of people, and a lot of people don't respect Steph Curry in the NBA. A lot of his peers, um, I think it comes to the fact that people think he didn't earn the spot as being the most popular player, and he leapfrogged a lot of them in the league today. And it seamlessly happened at the drop of a dime. And that came no more evident than when he won his first MVP and the media voted him as MVP, but his peers voted James Harden MVP that year. And he's not accepted. He's not in that good old boy clique with LeBron, Melo, Dwayne Wade, CP3, that clique where everybody, most of them came in together, were good buddies. So, very popular guys, but, a lot of them are less accomplished than him. I'm not saying Dwayne Wade is, it speaks for itself, or LeBron, it definitely speaks for itself. But you got to look at it from this point of view. People think he's too hyped by the media, ESPN, Fox, or whatever it is, and by some fans. But whenever there's love, there's going to be hate on the other side of that, and nitpicking. And did it all come too fast for him? You got to think about it, man. This dude did 4 years in college. He had to learn how to win in college. And he went through some trials and tribulations with injuries, and with the Mark Jackson thing, and all that. And people didn't think this team was gonna really flourish as quickly as they did, especially with them being a jump shooting team. And I think people don't give him too much respect, or respect he deserved. That he pretty much did it with what he came to the party with. Klay Thompson was like the 12th pick in the draft. Draymond Green was a second round pick. Iguodala was just an old veteran floating around looking for a home. And they did it off of that. Andrew Bogut was the enforcer, and a team that nobody thought, because they was a jump shooting team, or didn't think they was ready, but won a championship so quickly. And him being the face and having historical seasons like that, it really made people look at him different, because it all came so fast for him. It all came together, it all clicked, and he took his game to another level. A guy like Chris Paul, who's been grinding this league 12, 13, almost 15 years now. I'm not sure about the time. And you done had it hard. You done had teams, talent for talent wise, that were better than, what the Golden State Warriors had from 1 to 12. And you never could get over the hump. And this guy suffered similar injuries to you. And this guy figured the way to get over the hump. He's a polarizing shooter. He's probably the most fascinating, exciting shooter in league NBA history. And for you to, and other guys like Melo to look what he's getting after you done paid your dues and feel like you paid your dues, it's crazy. These guys used to be top of the league. They never want to pass that torch, or usually you have to grab the torch. And Steph Curry became one of the most popular jersey sales in the market that, historically hadn't been so good in Golden State Warriors. Yeah, they one of the second 8th seed to beat the number 1 seed before, and they had a little popularity there. But this franchise was in the shits for years. They always played the exciting brand of basketball, but they never got over that championship hump for a long time. And Steph Curry did that in California, one of the largest markets in the United States. And people were jealous of that. He up there, dancing and enjoying himself, and it looks like it's easy, like he didn't pay his dues. But they had to learn how to win like everybody else. They had to switch coaches. They had to switch rosters and shuffle players, get rid of Monte Ellis for it to work and find the right formula, and they did. And you can't, put this man down for anything. If his peers don't respect him, so be it. But at the end of the day, he didn't go out there and recruit nobody to come over there. Even though Durant there now, he got a championship. So you can't say he can't win a championship without Durant, because he already did it. Good ball handler, decent passer, the defense, but they play great team defense, so he got to be some of a defender. It's one of the top defensive teams in the league. Any given night can drop a 50 ball on you, can pass, can rebound a little bit, can finish at the cup. And people like to say that Kyrie's better than him. Let's swap it out. You put Steph Curry on Cleveland, they might rip off 5 or 6 straight, to be honest, with him and LeBron. You put Kyrie on Golden State, they might not make it out the West at this point. But you got to remember, Kyrie Irving is significantly younger than him. He's under 25. So that dude is still learning, despite all the injuries. So that Steph go through some injuries as well. But it's just the style of fit. You can't say, "Ooh, Kyrie's better" because he's, you know, cooking Steph Curry on one end of the court and going individually one-on-one, because one-on-one ball don't indicate what type of 5-on-5 player you are. You know, it's like comparing apples to oranges. Yeah, Joe Small on the street can beat, you know, somebody in NBL on one-on-one, but when he get in the game, he can't do nothing. It's two different, totally ball games, to be honest with you. But as far as Steph Curry not getting that respect, I think you got to give it to him, man. Two-time MVP, world champion. Would have been two-time world champion if they didn't suspend Draymond Green. And pretty much that he's garnished. You know, he garnished all the praises he gets from the media. I can't even say that he's overrated, because the things that he do. And this year, he had a down year. You know, you got to understand, from the simple fact, he been in 2 straight finals, and that's why I respect LeBron so much. He went to what, 6 straight finals. You know, the physical toll and grind that takes on your body year in, year out. And a guy like LeBron is more likely to handle it because of the weight and the frame that he has. Steph Curry, he's gonna break down. Every guy that's asked to play that many minutes is gonna break down at his size, his stature. You look at Penny Hardaway, even though he was a little bigger. You know, Allen Iverson was one of the ones that never broke down. You believe that Chris Paul, all the people that go deep in the playoffs year in, year out, they physically started to break down. Derrick Rose. So it's incredible what he's doing. And is he overhyped? Absolutely not. He's one of the premier players in this league. And look forward to looking at him this playoff.